The last month delivered some fascinating earnings reports, and if you missed what happened, you are in a right place to catch up. Today I'm breaking down 3 very meaningful earnings reports that every investor needs to know about. We'll analyze the numbers that really matter, look at what the management and analysts are saying about each company's future, and see exactly how Wall Street reacted to each announcement. And to help us dig through all this data quickly, we are using Forecaster's website, which has very kindly sponsored today's video and gives us access to all the key metrics in one place. By the end of this video, you'll have all the essential information you need to make informed decisions about these market-moving companies. So let's jump right in. First, we have ASML. So here we have the overview, and we see that before the earnings report, the price was at around $823, and after publishing the report, the price dropped by about 8% to $754. Now let's go to fundamentals and raw data, and let's look at quarterly results. So revenue went down by 0.6% from last quarter, but up by 23.2% year over year. So that is actually not a bad result at all. And with net income, it is a similar story. It went down by 2.7%, but year over year, it is up by a very impressive 45.1%. When we look at the balance sheet, cash and cash equivalents are going down from $9.1 billion to $7.2 billion. So that is not great. And when it comes to debt, we see they have no short-term debt, which is great. And when we go down here, we see that investments went really up and total debt went up, but very slightly. And let's also take a look at free cash flow. And we see it went up by 170%. But since it was negative last quarter, that is not a huge achievement. In this case, it is better to look at the year-over-year growth. And here we see it is declining by 13.6%. But this can be explained by a huge investments we saw. So let's go to transcripts and AI earnings call highlights. And here we get all the positive and negative news that are worth taking a closer look at. But for this video, let's just go to conclusions where we can read ASML's Q2 2025 earnings report presented a mixed picture. While the company demonstrated strong performance in the quarter with robust sales and advancements in its EUV technology, the outlook for 2026 is clouded by macroeconomic uncertainties and geopolitical concerns, especially related to tariffs. The company remains optimistic about the long-term growth driven by AI and the increasing adoption of EUV technology. Okay, so that is ASML and all the news and numbers that triggered an 8% drop in just one day. It seems that the stock market overreacted, but that is typical, and such moves can sometimes allow us, value investors, to get a great company at a fair price or even a bargain. So now let's move on and concentrate on Alphabet. We can see that the price did not change much after the earnings were published. So let's take a look at the fundamentals, raw data and quarterly results. Revenue is up by 6.8% and 13.9% year over year, so that is a very nice start. But when we look at net income, it went down really a lot, 18.3% compared to last quarter. But it may not be such a big problem because when we look at year over year, it is actually growing very nicely by 19.3%. So the growth is okay. It did slow down compared to previous quarter, but it is still nice. Let's take a look at the balance sheet. Cash and cash equivalents went down by over $2 billion in the last 3 months. And the total debt went substantially up from $22.5 billion to $35.5 billion. When we look at net debt, it is even more visible. Last quarter, they had more cash than debt, and now they have over $14.5 billion more debt. That is not the best sign. And when we look at free cash flow, it is the same story. Last quarter, it was almost $19 billion, and now it is $5.3 billion, down by 72%. That is a huge drop. Okay, we know the main numbers, but let's use the AI features of Forecaster to scan through the transcripts and understand the reasons for these changes. First, all the main positives. Strong revenue growth, especially nice growth when it comes to search. AI is positively impacting every part of the business. Also, YouTube, Cloud, and Gemini are all growing very nicely. But we have also some negative news. Other bets segment is losing $1.2 billion, and they also had to pay $1.4 billion in legal settlements. When it comes to future outlook, they will continue to invest a lot in AI, and that means that CapEx will further increase. And that is a reason for some negative numbers when it comes to the balance sheet and free cash flow. They are investing heavily, which shows strong confidence that these investments will pay off down the road. However, the market will be watching closely to ensure they don't get into trouble by focusing too much on future AI dominance at the expense of current financial stability. Okay, that was Alphabet. And if you would like to analyze thousands of companies by yourself using Forecaster, then I strongly encourage you to use my affiliate link in the description. If at the checkout you will enter the code BOLD10, you will get a 10% discount, and also you will be supporting this channel. So thank you, Forecaster, for sponsoring this video. And now let's take a look at a company that is going through some difficult times. Intel. After they published their financial results, the price fell down from $22.63 to $20.70. That is a drop of 8.5% in one day. Quite a lot. So let's try to figure out what happened. Revenue went up by 1.5% and by 0.2% year over year. So basically, Intel was not growing in the last year. For a tech company, that is a very worrying sign. Net income is down by 255% and 81% year over year. And as we can see, they are losing money like crazy. $2.9 billion in one quarter. So let's see what was the impact on the balance sheet. Cash and cash equivalents actually went up from $8.9 billion to $9.6 billion. Total debt went up very slightly from 50.1 billion to 50.7, and net debt actually decreased from $41.2 billion to $41.1 billion. But when we look at free cash flow, it is still negative. Last time it was positive was in Q3 2023, so rather a long time ago. Okay, let's use Forecaster's AI features to understand the current situation of Intel. So first, we can read that Intel reported a revenue of $12.9 billion, meeting year-over-year expectations, but posted a surprising loss of $2.9 billion. Analysts had anticipated a profit of 1 cent per share, but the results fell short. This misalignment led to a sharp decline in stock price following the report. When we look at the challenges for Intel, we can read that analysts expressed concerns over Intel's competitive positioning, particularly against rivals like AMD and NVIDIA. The company faces significant challenges in its foundry business, which has seen reduced customer commitments and a hold on certain projects. The company's financial outlook remains clouded by deteriorating balance sheet health and rising operational costs. So Intel is still a mystery. It is a turnaround story, but will it actually emerge victorious? Well, only time will tell. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. It helps the channel a lot. And also consider watching my video about 5 incredible companies with no debt. Thanks for all your support and see you in the next one.